Winter light dapples peaceful hills in the West Bank, belying their place as the object of violent contestation. We meet Omer Lerner, head of security at an Israeli settlement, although he prefers to talk about the village as being in biblical Judea and Samaria.
We're in Ma'ale Mechmash, a village that's existed for over 40 years and is home to 400 families.
It's been 30 years since the last attack in Ma'ale Mechmash, which left a man dead, but Omer believes that threats are ever present. Israeli authorities say that the risk of attacks has increased.
You could almost say that I now work under the direction of the army most of the time, especially since October 7. We've received weapons, machine guns, and everything we need to defend ourselves. It's true that we lack some things, but the army is gradually meeting our needs.
His team of reservists has increased sixfold since October 7th. With his eyes locked on the limits of the settlement, he's ready in case of attack. But in Nablus, the feeling prevails that the violence is aimed primarily at Palestinians. Since October 7th, according to the Palestinian Authority, over 370 Palestinians have been killed in the West Bank, most by Israeli soldiers, some by settlers. In the Balata camp, the largest in the West Bank, Israeli incursions have been numerous and deadly. Mohamed lost his brother in November. He was the leader of the local brigade, the Al-Aqsa Martyrs.
An Israeli drone hit the three-story Fatah building. 5 people were martyred. Historically, Balata depends on Fatah. The various resistance movements and brigades here depend on Fatah.
The war has remobilized the people of Balata. Under the portraits of his children and grandson killed by the Israeli army, resident Abu Saber says he's proud that Hamas is still fighting.
Gaza has already held out longer than Iraq. It's been 4 months. In 1973, the Arab countries didn't last 2 hours.
In the West Bank, the presence of Israeli settlements, which are illegal under international law, as well as violence perpetrated by settlers, are hampering the peace process and the creation of 2 states.